Hey guys, Mike from Nerd Problems Gaming here, and welcome to Nerd Problems Gaming, the channel where we go through the good and bad of everything nerdy to make sure you spend your time on the best of the best. In today's video, I'll be doing a review of Moonlighter, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is one of my new favorite games that I've been playing recently, and when I first got my hands on this game, I wasn't really sure if I'd like it or not, but I feel like this game was specifically made for me, so it's pretty cool. So now, some of you may not know, but I do like marketing and business for a living. I've done that for many years, so I own various businesses, affiliate marketing, marketing agencies, various things like that. And so this game, basically as the storyline, you play as character Will. He's in kind of like this small rundown town, and basically it's kind of like a village of merchants, and it's lost popularity, and people in the town are kind of looking for a revival of their town, right? Bring it back into popularity, bring more people into the town. And so there's a dungeon or a series of dungeons just really outside of the town, and so some people, heroes, will go there, try and get treasure. And then also at the same time, you as a merchant, your goal is to really go into this dungeon, unlock all of them, and then actually get gear and treasure that you come back and sell in your store, during the day or at night. And so it's a pretty cool concept, and I kind of feel like if I was in a video game world, this would be me, playing it based on, I love video games. I love, RPGs, Zelda, Final Fantasy, different things like that. So I kind of feel like it's a combination of like Zelda and The Sims. And so, I feel like this, if I was turned into a video game, this is who I would be, is this main character. So that being said, the game itself, it's kind of like I said, really almost a mix between Zelda and like The Sims. And so what's cool is the dungeons, they're all randomized every time that you go in, and so you never really know where it's going to end up, and that really creates more of that replay value as you're playing and going through. And so your goal as you're going through, fighting monsters, getting the treasures. There's also like big boss fights on each floor of the dungeon, and then kind of an ultimate boss of the specific dungeon that you're in as you're going through. And so again, like I said, you go through, get this treasure, come back, you open up your store, and then from there it kind of turns into like a business simulator game almost. So you set up your shop, you set up your store, you place where the items are at, you control the pricing, and then people come into your store, you open up for business, and then they come browse around, they see what items they like, and then they kind of give you indications of if they like the pricing, if they're angry with it, if you did a good job, if you want to increase the price and increase profits. So that's really cool. So I like that aspect of it. And then at the same time, there's other things that happen, right? So like little thieves come into your store and try and steal stuff. So you got to manage that and beat them up and take the goods back. But then other people are trying to buy items, and people will request specific items, so you can kind of go through, find those in the dungeons for people. So it's a really cool concept. And then as you're building out your store and you earn more money, you can buy upgrades for your store. So you can get like a better bed to sleep in at night, so you have more health the next adventure you go on. You can expand how many desks you have to sell stuff on. You can buy little trinkets that basically make people tip you or shop faster in the store, deter thieves. So it's really cool. There's a lot of depth to it, and you can really customize your store as you build it out. So I really like that. But on top of that, you can also bring in kind of new merchants into the town. So, there's a potion merchant, there's a guy that sells stuff to enhance your store, there's a banker, there's a weaponsmith, there's a retailer that kind of sells goods if you need to buy stuff to upgrade things. So that's really cool. And then on top of that, you know, there's a crafting aspect to it as well, which I really like. So you start off with basically just a sword, but you can find new items in the dungeon, but you can also craft them with your money and then the things that you find in the dungeon. So you're making different armor sets, weapons. When you get those, you can go to the potion store and you know, enhance those items. So it's really cool. It's addicting. I like it a lot. Like I said, it's kind of a randomized Zelda dungeon that you go into. But then again, it has that business aspect, that simulator, selling your store, selling your goods. So it's really addicting and fun to be able to do that as well. Now again, the music's pretty good. It's not the most amazing music in the world, but it's fun to play to. And then the graphic style, as you've seen here, it's kind of similar to like a Dead Cells game. I don't really even know what you would categorize this type of artwork now in games. It's pretty popular. A lot of games are doing this type of style now, but I like it. It's fun. There's little intricacies, you know, in the background, monsters running around, snails crawling on the ground like in the forest level. So there's little things like that that make it fun, the graphic style as well. But again, overall, this is a super fun game. It's nice too. It's not incredibly long, but there is some depth to it. And then, like I said, it is pretty addicting, where I feel like the replay value is definitely there as well, because you know, when you start over, you could completely build your town in a different way, you know, go in a different order that you build things, focus on, you know, buying weapons instead of upgrading your shop, all kinds of different avenues that you can go to build out your character and improve your shop and really build the town. So I feel like it has a lot of replay value. It's a ton of fun, and again, I feel like this game is just specifically made for me, but I think a lot of other people will definitely enjoy it as well. So again, let me know in the comments below if you've played this game, if you think you want to check it out, if there are other games that are similar to this. I'd love to hear about them and chat more with you down in the comment section. So feel free to drop some comments down there, and then also be sure to like this video, as it really helps out the channel. And again, if you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you can get the latest updates of new videos coming out here on everything nerdy. And if you'd like to help us, you know, support the channel, help us pick out content and more, definitely consider becoming a patron of ours over at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Patreon. Again, that's nerdproblemsgaming.com/Patreon. And if you'd like to plug into our live streams and our Let's Plays that we do over on Twitch from time to time, you can follow us over at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Twitch. Again, that's nerdproblemsgaming.com/Twitch. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.